Hey guys, Live Free EDC, back to get another video. Just wanted to share a recent purchase that I got. Got a LCP 2 and 22 LR. This is a very fun gun to shoot, I gotta admit. I had watched several videos on it before buying it, and it is clear around the chamber, nothing in the magazine, but a very fun gun to shoot. What I learned on before buying this gun was, several tips on making these things run pretty flawless. Basically, what I did was someone recommended polishing the chamber, and that wasn't hard to do. It's so small, it doesn't even take that long to do. I also polished up this on the top. Didn't polish anything down here, but just some of the surfaces that are going to have friction or whatever. And so did that. The other thing is, a lot of people I saw were on some of the videos were just taking them out of the box and taking it to the range and shooting it. Well, some guns you can do that, some you can't. I know it was that other guy, I'm trying to think of his name, God, Family and Guns, or God, yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyways, decent sized channel, but he didn't like guns that you couldn't take out of the box and just shoot. He was talking about Glocks and things like that. And I was thinking to myself, I had a Glock 17 brand new. It would not cycle 124 grain or 115 grain until I took 5 rounds of plus P plus, put it through it, and then it allowed me to shoot the rest. So that can happen with any gun out of the box. So it doesn't matter what the name or brand, you could have problems with a Glock or any other gun. So I didn't quite agree with that. So the main thing was that on several other channels was clean the gun first. Get all the old oils and greases out of it. Lubricate it and everything like that. So I did that. I polished it, then did that. And so I didn't cycle a gob rounds to this because I only got one magazine. So cycled 23 rounds. I just wanted to, because I got some other upgrades coming for this and some more magazines. So it was just kind of a quick test. First thing was the Super Extra hollow point. These ran mostly okay. The last 2 rounds was where I had the problems. But it wasn't a stovepipe or anything like that. Basically what happened, which I think might have just been because the gun was brand spanking new and it was the first mag. Not the last round, but the one before the last. Basically what happened was it tried to go in the chamber, and it was like halfway in the chamber and got stuck on the last round in the magazine because it puts all that pressure up. I think that's what caused it to get stuck part way. So, but the other ones ran fine. I didn't run any more through it. Like I said, I was loading this by hand out there, and I did have I did. I loaded by hand. And I only have one magazine, so just kind of, you don't want to mess with it like that, so I ordered some more magazines. But I think that was just, like I said, gun being new, magazine needs to be broke in a little bit more. But I ordered some of these mini mags, and the person I ordered from, definitely, they were already cracked and beat up before I got them. Ordered them off Gunbroker, but they work fine. These had no issues. 10 rounds of these, no problem. Like I said, after those other ones. So I'm just guessing, just a new gun thing, just spring in the magazine need to be kind of broke in, whatever else needed to be messed with in the gun, wore in or whatever. So I'm just going to say that's what it was. And then I had 3 rounds that I just had up here that I took out there as well. They're just, these rounds are old. They're Remington. I think these are Thunderbolts. I don't know that, but I think they're Thunderbolts, and one was a Federal bulk pack and then another one was, I think, a Guila copper plated Full Metal Jacket. Super Extra, I guess, was a brand of it at the time. I didn't have the box. I just grabbed them out of a bucket that I keep all my 22s in. Well, just the Target ones. These are obviously going to stay in their boxes, so I know. But they ran with no issues either. So the last three, I was just kind of curious if it was going to do that thing on the second to the last round of where it basically just didn't go all the way in, and it didn't. So, like I said, I think that was just new gun related, just needed to be broken in. But so far, I like this gun, and it's fun to shoot and pretty accurate, actually. I don't know exactly the distance. I was shooting a Amazon box that was, my box, not someone else's. But I was shooting that, a white box at probably, I don't know, 15 feet, maybe something like that. Maybe it might have been, it was probably 15. I wouldn't say it was less than that. But I was hitting it pretty much where I was aiming, so no issues with that. I need to get a target out there and just, an actual target to see where I'm hitting on that. But this is going to be a cool little gun to carry around, around here for whatever reason. I like it because if you're doing stuff, like you live somewhere where you're outside, working outside, doing the yard work, whatever, this is a super light gun. For comparison, I got the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard here. This thing right here is 2.2 ounces heavier than this gun right here, fully loaded. So that's a big difference walking around when you're doing a lot of stuff outside. So this is super light, and it will do the job on any little critters or something that you run into. It definitely could happen, especially if you live somewhere where you got wild hogs or something like that. This would definitely kill a wild hog, or a rabid dog or a coyote or something like that. So not saying that it's as effective as a 380, but it will do the job. Where's that other gun I have? This one right here. I have killed 2 raccoons with. I even shot a squirrel with it in a cage. It got trapped in there. No, the skunk I didn't shoot with this. A possum, and I want to say there was something. No, wait, I think it was 3 raccoons. I think 3 raccoons, a possum, and a squirrel. So, and this is only a 1.18 inch barrel versus that is, I think, a 2 3/4 inch barrel. I don't know if that's exactly correct, but I think that's what the specs are on this. So a little different. I also have some other ammo that I will be testing with this gun, which is the Federal Punch, to see how it performs, because some people had issues, but like I said, I got some upgrades that I'll be making to this thing to see if I have the same issues. But I don't think I'm going to, because this stuff worked pretty good, and the old bulk ammo I had functioned, no issues. So obviously 23 rounds is not a lot, but I'm pretty satisfied so far. And once I get the upgrades and the other ammo, like I said, comes in, and not just Punch, it's some other, I think it's Winchester, the Supreme stuff, I don't know what it's called, but anyways, we'll see how all that works in the gun, and I think it's going to perform flawlessly. Main thing is clean it before you take it out shooting. I would recommend polishing the chamber, just because some of them I've heard are a little bit rough in the finish, and that will help smooth, aid in the feeding of it. And a lot of chambers, honestly, I think should be polished from the factory, but they don't, so whatever. But with it being stainless, super easy to polish. Just get you a cheap Dremel, like a battery powered one. I think I paid like $20 for this one that I've had for like 5 years, and it works fantastic. And also the Flitz polish, you can use the Mother Mag, but the Flitz is way better. Anyways, I hope everyone's having an awesome week, and peace out.